So what I heard you say there, Corey, is people can accumulate and they can do that on their own, but really when it comes to the planning and the strategy, that's when a financial professional is such a key piece of somebody's retirement.
I want to dedicate this segment of the show to illustrate an interactive online questionnaire that helps you determine what percentage of your assets should be at risk based upon your goals, investment experience, attitudes, as well as values.
Today we'll go over the important steps to take when preparing for your retirement. It's also good to know that if you've already retired, it's not too late to incorporate some of these steps to help strengthen and better your retirement.
And also to be able to help them protect their assets and to design an income plan for them that I know they would never outlive. That's the biggest reason I think that I got into the business and to learn all the different strategies of retirement planning.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Financially Fit. I'm Corey Sickles. I'm the president and founder of Safe Harbor Wealth Advisors, and I am an investment advisor representative. Safe Harbor Wealth Advisors is a fee-based registered investment advisor providing financial planning and third-party asset management.
Hi, I am Gary Sickles. I'm the president and founder of Safe Harbor Wealth Management, and I am an investment advisor representative. Safe Harbor Wealth Management is a fee-based registered investment advisor, providing financial planning and third-party asset management.
Now, I've partnered with my father, Gary Sickles, to offer a team approach through Safe Harbor Retirement Group, our family-owned, independent financial planning firm offering a comprehensive range of services for retirees and those planning for retirement.
We have the experience to provide our clients with the information needed to help make sound decisions for their future retirement security. The next 30 minutes will be filled with retirement information, presented in a simple manner that you can understand. So stay tuned because Financially Fit with Safe Harbor Retirement Group starts right now.
Welcome to Financially Fit with Safe Harbor Retirement Group. Today I'm here with Corey and Gary Sickles. We're going to jump right in today, and I want to talk a little bit about myths and conspiracies as it relates to retirement. So Corey, let's start with you. What are some of the common things that you might hear along the way from people that you know are myths and things that our viewers should know about?
You know, one of the biggest things that I always see clients thinking is that they're going to have a successful retirement because they've just saved the money. And one of the things I think that we offer, and this is not only us, but any financial advisor, we're kind of able to guide them down a path to make sure they're going to have a successful retirement. Because the one thing you don't want to have happen in retirement is run out of money. And one of the things that I would highly stress more than anything else is to be able to put a financial plan in place. And the way to do that is by working with an advisor.
So what I heard you say there, Corey, is people can accumulate and they can do that on their own, but really when it comes to the planning and the strategy, that's when a financial professional is such a key piece of somebody's retirement. Gary, do you feel like that's something that you can expand on and share a little bit more about the role of a financial professional?
Well, Nikki, I think really most of the people that we meet, most of the people comes in our office, I would say 75 to 80% are very disorganized. They don't have a clue of what assets they really have. They have no income plan whatsoever. They have no legal work type of documentation. And then when they come in, we're going to sit down with them. We're going to put together a complete program for them when it comes to their retirement plan. What we're going to really start with, we have to help them organize all their assets. That's the first step. After we organize their assets, we're going to find out what their goals, their concerns are. Then we're going to put together a very comprehensive retirement plan, but we always start with income planning. That's the most important thing for anybody in retirement, making sure they have money to last them 30, 35 years in retirement. So in order to do that, we have to really make sure they have the proper allocations. So we're going to start with the income planning, the allocations, then we're going to find out legacy planning. How do they want to pass these assets on to their children or even their grandkids? After we sit down and put all that together for them, last but not least is their legal documents. We have them sit down with our attorneys that we work with, and our attorneys will definitely put together for them a complete package that will have all their legal documents.
Gary, that was a great explanation of the services and how comprehensive your organization is. So one of the terms that go along with being a registered investment advisor is a fiduciary. And so it speaks to the comprehensive nature of your organization. Will you take the viewers through what a fiduciary is and how your organization is different than maybe the competition?
Yeah, great. It's a great question because fiduciaries is a very high level, means we're going to, we're always going to do the thing that's best for you. And it seems simple, but one of the nice things also is that Safe Harbor Wealth Advisors, we're also legally bound to that. So we're always going to be representing you, whatever product we recommend, anything, down that path, it's always going to be in your best interest. Now, if you go back and you probably heard that a couple years ago in the news quite a bit. Fiduciary was coming for IRA type of accounts. But when the new administration took over, one of the things that actually stopped was it was basically everybody out there, from a financial advising standpoint, having to be a fiduciary. So one of the things I would always ask when you're dealing with a financial professional is, are you legally bound to have a fiduciary responsibility to me? Because that's really who you want to be able to work with for income planning, legacy planning, tax strategy, any of those type of things. And that's one of the things we do at Safe Harbor Wealth Advisors.
I think you bring up a good point there. Gary, what if a viewer is not working with somebody, or even if they are working with somebody, what should they look for in a financial professional when they're starting that process?
Well, that's a very good question, to tell you the truth. And that's really the main word right there, I think, would be you have to have trust in the person you're working with. That's the most important thing. So that's something we work on when we first meet the client, really at some of the seminars we do. I believe in building the trust with them. And the way we build trust is the presentation that we give them. We're going to make it easy for them to understand, and we're also going to go through multiple type strategies. So when they come in our office, the very first thing we want to do is, number one, make them feel comfortable, but we also want to find out, really, why did you come and see me? That's the most important thing. What are your concerns? What are your goals? Once we find that out, then we can sit down and we can put together the recommendations, the program for them. But until we really find out what their need is, we really cannot come up with a solution for them.
You mentioned the word seminar. That's really a way for our viewers to kind of dip their toe in the water. Talk a little bit about what a seminar is and how they would go about finding that. Corey, why don't you go through that?
Yeah, we normally, I think it's for both of us, we usually do one seminar a night, or a month, not a night. And when I say seminar, it's really a dinner presentation. So there's no cost, for you to, if you do receive a mailer from us in the mail, where you can actually call, register, and attend one of those events. The nice part about it is we're really going to discuss 6 or 7 different types of topics. And we do change them up. We might be talking about tax strategies, Social Security maximization. Are you allocated the correct way? What's your risk tolerance? Can you build an income plan? What are all the different types of products to help be able to maximize my income plan? So we're going to talk about a lot of different things. But the goal is for you to also, I think when you attend that event, you're going to see what our philosophy is as well. You'll get a better idea of who we are and whether or not there's a good fit to be able to go to that next step, was really setting up a meeting to be able to come in and find out what your goals and concerns are that you just talked about a second ago.
So if somebody did want to start by going to a seminar, where would they go and find that information?
Well, simple. You can go to our website at safeharboroh.com. We have right at the top a tab called Programs. You go down, you can find out what our latest seminar or dinner presentations coming up. Or you can always give us a call at 888-208-4103 and talk to, you'll probably get Kathy, and you can schedule, you can actually register to schedule for one of those events coming up.
This has been another great segment of Financially Fit. If a viewer wants to get in touch with your organization, Gary, what's the best way for them to do that?
Well, Nikki, I'd advise our listeners to please call 888-208-4103 or visit our website at safeharboroh.com and register for your consultation.
Again, another great segment of Financially Fit. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey Dayton, don't forget to join us for Financially Fit Radio to learn about important retirement topics. Listen every weekend on 95.7 FM and 1290 AM. One more time, join us for 95.7 FM and 1290 AM every weekend.
I remember my grandfather taking me with him to retrieve a document that was in his safe deposit box. As a child, it was an impressive process, but it certainly seemed to take a long time. And it seemed to be a hassle for my grandfather too. Unfortunately, he had to repeat this process every time he needed something, but the information was too important to leave unsecure. We have truly come a long way. Now you can use the Generational Vault. Locked away behind an SSL certificate that uses a 2048-bit public encryption key, your information is safe and secure, but online and accessible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can upload wills, power of attorneys, medical directives, insurance policies, or any important legal document. These documents are available when you need them or during important times when your family might need them. You see, the Generational Vault is a gift to your family. There will come a day when you can't be there to help make sense of the decision you have made. All your important documents can be organized and available for a legacy of caring that will be there when you can't. The Generational Vault can also be your view into your finances, with a simple-to-understand summary of all your assets, as well as detailed records of all your accounts. All in one place, available whenever you need it. Not only can you view your finances right now, but you can also track your progress over time. The Generational Vault offers safety, security, and accessibility. The Generational Vault, another tool to potentially improve your financial life.
Welcome back to Financially Fit with Safe Harbor Retirement Group. I'm Corey Sickles. I want to dedicate this segment of the show to illustrate an interactive online questionnaire that helps you determine what percentage of your assets should be at risk based upon your goals, investment experience, attitudes, as well as values. Additionally, it takes into consideration your need for income, your financial time horizon, your overall risk tolerance, and, more importantly, liquidity. At the end of the process, you will have a better understanding of the risk in your retirement, allowing you to take the proper steps to help ensure your assets align with your goals. Now, this questionnaire has 11 non-evasive, multiple-choice questions that serve as a basis for your retirement plan. It will ask questions like, if my investment lost 20% of its value, I would, or my attitudes towards investing is. Now, each question is going to gauge your true feelings towards investing. After you completed this quick questionnaire, you're going to get your color of money score. This score is going to tell you if you're a conservative investor, to a balanced investor, to a growth investor. This score helps provide you a better look at your willingness to be risky with some of your retirement income. The most important thing to note here is, what if your score says you're more of a conservative investor, but your assets reflect that you're a growth investor? Now, what does this mean for you? That means you're out of balance. It means you have too much of your money in red or yellow money when you want more in green. What if it was the other way around? You're more willing to be risky, but you have many of your assets as a conservative investor. It means you have too much green money and can take the chance by adding more risk in your portfolio. Now, either way, it means that your current assets do not align with your risk tolerance. And it's important to first determine your comfort with the risk and then determine what color you want your money to be so that you can begin to make a plan that balances your assets and meets your goals. Now, our time has come to an end for this segment. If you'd like to take our color of money risk analysis, visit our website at safeharboroh.com, or you can give us a call at 888-208-4103 for more information. Now, stay tuned for more with Financially Fit with Safe Harbor Retirement Group. Hey Columbus, don't forget to join us on the radio for the Financially Fit radio show to learn about important financial topics Listen every week on 98.9 FM, 920 AM, and 96.3 FM radio every Sunday morning. One more time, join us at 98.9 FM, 920 AM, and 96.3 radio every Sunday morning. Welcome back to Financially Fit with Safe Harbor Retirement Group. I'm Corey Sickles. Today we'll go over the important steps to take when preparing for your retirement. It's also good to know that if you've already retired, it's not too late to incorporate some of these steps to help strengthen and better your retirement. Both future and current retirees need to take into consideration the big picture of their retirement planning.
The first step to retirement well-being is to find a financial services professional. You should look for someone who puts your needs and interests first and actively wants to help you meet your retirement goals and objectives. And you should find a financial professional that takes your whole financial position into consideration. Oftentimes, the product someone sells you matters less than their dedication to making sure that you have a plan that meets your needs. It is important to know what you are looking for before taking the plunge and committing to just any one financial professional. There are many people that would love to handle your money, but not everyone is qualified to handle it in a way that leads to an all-inclusive approach to creating a solid retirement plan.
Now, it can be difficult to find a financial services professional that fits what you're looking for. However, we have 6 tips that could help you narrow the field. Number 1, start by asking your friends, family, and colleagues for referrals. You'll want to pay particular attention to the recommendations that you get from others who are in your similar financial situation, who have similar lifestyle choices. Number 2, it can be helpful to use a process of elimination to narrow the field of potential professionals. You want to look into 5 or 6 potential leads and cross off the ones that don't meet your requirements until only 1 or 2 remain. Number 3, ask each financial professional the same questions so you can compare each side by side to decide who you feel best for. Number 4, be sure to check their credentials. Number 5, make sure your professional meets your needs. If you are planning your retirement, you should work with someone who offers services that help you to that end. And number 6, our last tip, is to find someone who does things the right way. Check their compliance record, current licensing, fiduciary status, and even their criminal record.
Once you've chosen a financial services professional, we then advise you to collect and organize all your important documents. To begin organizing, it simply helps by starting by making a list. Before you can properly manage your important documents, you should first know exactly what important documents you have. There can be a lot of documents to manage, from tax, estate, property, personal, etc. This may seem like a common sense, but depending on if you own a house or what type of investments you may own, you may have more documents than you think. And some of your clients don't even realize what important documents they should be keeping track of. Luckily, we have a solution that can help. It's called the Generational Vault. The Generational Vault is a virtual safe deposit box where you can store all your documents in a secure location with 24/7 access. This is something offered to you at no charge through Safe Harbor Retirement Group.
Now, after you've located your important documents, the next step is to meet with your new financial services professional. During the appointment process, you'll begin to create your retirement plan. Here, you begin to understand your Social Security benefit and how to maximize it. Social Security can play a big role to helping you bridge that income gap in retirement and is the cornerstone of many Americans' retirement plans. Making the wrong Social Security decision, like triggering your benefit at the incorrect time, may impact whether you are able to collect your maximum benefit.
That's correct. Knowing when to apply for Social Security benefits can make a big financial difference in your retirement. You can begin to receive early benefits from Social Security at age 62. However, depending on your lifespan, if you choose to take your benefit right at 62, It could drastically reduce the amount of Social Security you receive over your lifetime. Then on the other hand, in certain situations, it can be quite different. There are pros and cons to delaying your benefit, as well as receiving it as soon as you become eligible. But make sure you keep in mind that each person's situation is different.
Now, to help gauge when the best time to start taking your Social Security benefit may be, consider a few items. First, do you need the money now? And if you need the income to cover expenses in retirement, your decision may already be made. Now, if you don't need the money right away, it might make sense to delay receiving your benefit and let your future payments continue to increase. Second, factor in your health and life expectancy. Now, sometimes this is difficult, but it is important. For people who are in poor health, it may make more sense to begin receiving their benefits earlier rather than later. However, if you are in good health and have a long history of longevity in your family, it may prove financially beneficial to wait to trigger your Social Security benefit. The most important thing to realize about Social Security is that it could have an immense impact on your retirement.
Let's just say this. It's difficult to talk about retirement planning without also talking about Social Security and vice versa. When you retire, your working income ceases, but your need for an income does not. Finding other guaranteed sources of income you can use to replace your old salary often poses the biggest challenge of retirement planning. Most of our clients have some assets they can rely on, maybe in their savings, a retirement account, or in other financial instruments, but this often isn't enough to provide them with a lifetime worth of retirement income. In other words, a shortfall often exists between the amount of money you have and the amount of money you'll need during your retirement. That's important. This shortfall is known as the income gap, and we work with our clients to help them develop strategies to fill it. In most cases, when it comes to filling your income gap, there is no better tool to use than your Social Security benefit because it provides you with a lifetime worth of guaranteed income.
The importance of maximizing your Social Security benefit really cannot be overstated. For some people, the difference can literally be thousands of dollars. And when it comes to your retirement planning, every penny counts. Remember that every dollar you get from your Social Security benefit is one less dollar that has to be pulled from your personal accounts.
That's all the time we have today to cover the important steps you should take when preparing for your retirement and the importance of making most of your Social Security benefit. Thank you for joining us for this segment of Financially Fit with Safe Harbor Retirement Group. Folks, we'll be right back after these messages.
There may have been a time when you were willing to take some financial risk and leave the outcome to chance. But today, that may no longer be an option. Your retirement, your family, your legacy all require a plan, a strategy. When you are ready to reduce volatility, minimize taxes, and create a prosperous retirement, we know it's not a game, it's real life. Your financial life.
I started in the business by a friend of mine. A friend of mine worked for a telemarketing company selling fixed indexed annuities at that time. So I got my license, started to work for him, drove all over the state of Ohio calling on seniors in their homes. And basically at that point, I found out that I really enjoyed meeting with the seniors and also to be able to help them protect their assets and to design an income plan for them that I know they would never outlive. That's the biggest reason I think that I got into the business and to learn all the different strategies of retirement planning.
We work with all different types of clients, but the ones that are the most successful for us are the ones that really need the help. We're really here to guide them through the retirement process. You know, it's easy as you're working to be able to save your money, but the difficult part is once you retire is to turn your savings into an income stream. And one of the things that we find more than anything else is there's a lot of clients out there that need the help and the guidance to be able to help them have a successful retirement. And that's really what we're here to do. You know, whether it's being able to turn your 401k or your thrift savings plan or any other type of investment accounts you have into an income stream, we're here to help you. But also, we're also here to help you to make sure that you can maximize the best type of plan for Medicare. We're also here to be able to make sure that you maximize Social Security to get the most out of that. So there's a lot of things that go into that, and the ideal client for us is someone that really needs the help and the guidance to have that successful retirement.
There's a couple things in our business that I find rewarding. The first thing is, every night when I go home, I can honestly say I done something right. I did something that's good for an individual to make their retirement plan more secure and safe, and more importantly, it's going to give them worry-free retirement. That's the thing that I strive for, peace of mind for our clients. The second thing that I'm very grateful for is the staff that works with me. They're very professional with our clients, and coming in the office every day and working with my son, that's a father's dream. You couldn't ask for more than that. I feel I have been very, very blessed, not only in this industry, but in my entire life.
Thank you for tuning in to Financially Fit with Safe Harbor Retirement Group.
On today's show, we hope you found retirement information presented in a simple manner that you can understand. With the help of the right financial services professional, you can create a quality retirement. And we are here to help. So you can go to our website at safeharboroh.com to continue your retirement education, or give us a quick call at 888-208-4103.
If you have any questions or comments about today's show, contact us at 888-208-4103.
Now join us next week at the same time and same place for another episode of Financially Fit with Safe Harbor Retirement Group.